Hi friends, I'm here with a short yoga offering. As always, please go at your own pace, rest whenever you need to, and skip or change things if they're not working for you today. Let's begin on our backs. You can come into a symmetrical, relaxed position. Begin with eyes closed or a soft gaze up towards the ceiling. Letting go back into the floor. Start to slow down your breath. And you're welcome to keep your eyes closed or open them throughout your practice. Let's begin by sliding arms overhead and stretch out long through your arms and legs. Interlace your fingers, press out through your palms, and flex your feet, reaching through the heels of your hands, the heels of your feet. And then release and bring your right knee to your chest. Give that knee a good squeeze in. And then straighten the right leg up towards the ceiling. Flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle. A couple times one way, a couple times the other. Bend your knee back in, open your knee out to the right, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side. You might adjust where you hold, finding a way that feels right for you. And then release, bend your knee, bring it across for a spinal twist. Open out through your right arm, let your knee and shoulder release away from one another. And then straighten your right leg on a low diagonal, right arm on a high diagonal. Fingers and toes reaching away from one another. And then release, roll back onto your back, bring both knees in. Take a little circle or rock with your knees. And then grab hold of just the left knee, drop the right leg long. Straighten the left leg up, flex and point your foot a few times. Circle your ankle a couple times, both directions. Bend your knee in, open your knee out to the left, and then straighten part way or all the way out to the side, grounding down through the back of the right leg. Bend your knee, bring it across. First with a bent knee. And then straighten the left leg on a low diagonal, left arm on a high diagonal. And then roll back onto your back. Bring both knees in, little circle or rock. Drop your feet to the floor and we'll get set up for a little bit of core work. Interlace fingers behind your head. Exhale, lift head and chest up. Inhale, release down. Exhale up. Inhale down. Up and down. Up and down. Let's take two more. Last one. Release down. Let's bring the right knee in and the left elbow across, and then stretch the right leg long. Knee in, extend. Knee in, extend. Knee in, extend. One more. Same thing, other side. Left knee in, right elbow across, and then stretch long. Knee in, extend. Knee in, extend. Knee in, extend. One more. And then reach long through arms and legs. Bring your knees back in, another circle or rock. And then if it feels okay to do so, we'll take a few rock and rolls on the length of the spine. You can rock your knees to your chest, roll up. If this does not work for your body right now, don't do it. If you are rocking and want to use the momentum to get a little lift through the hips, you could. You might even get a little hover through the ankles. And then you can use this momentum to step or hop your feet back. Finding your way to a high push-up, lower down, and come into your back bend. As low or high as feels right for you. You're welcome to take any movement, exploring. And then back to down dog when you're ready, hips high. You could pedal out your feet a little bit. Maybe shift your hips side to side. Again, any movement that helps you get into your body, wake things up. Bend your knees, look forward, step or hop your feet to the front of your mat. Inhaling, flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, up to standing. Exhale, arms press down. Again, inhale, arms high. Exhale, fold. Inhale, lengthen. Step or hop your feet back, lower down. Up dog or cobra. And back to down dog. From here, take the right leg up. Bend your knee in. And start circling this bent right knee. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Bring your right knee towards right upper arm. Extend it up and back. Take it across. Reach it up and back. And right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. A big step forward. High lunge. Inhale, arms up. Settle in. From here, open out, warrior two. Stretching from fingertip to fingertip. Let's flip the right palm to face the ceiling, reverse warrior two. Triangle pose, straighten the front leg, reach out to come down. One more breath. Release, hands to the floor, make your way back to down dog. You might take a vinyasa, you could just step back. Feeling what you're doing. From down dog, left leg sweeps up. Bend your knee in and start circling. Next time your leg is up, reach it straight. Bring your left knee towards left upper arm. Reach it up and back. Take it across towards right upper arm. Send it up and back. Right towards the center of your chest. Extend it up and back. Big step forward, high lunge. Arms up. Open out, warrior two. Flip the left palm, reverse warrior two. Straighten the front leg, triangle. Last breath here. Let's release. Hands to the floor, turn to face the wide side of the mat, wide-legged forward fold, hang. Let the upper body release. Feel free to separate your feet closer or further away from one another. Take a bend in the knees if that's useful. Use props if that's useful. Keeping your legs more or less how they are now, let's walk both hands over to the right. You might take hold of the right foot or just go in that direction. And there's lots of ways you could explore from here. If anything's interesting to you, you can experiment. Come over to the other side, walk your hands over to the left. You might take hold of the ankle or just go in that direction. Walk your hands through center all the way over to face the back of the mat, high lunge, right side. Let's take a twist. Left hand can stay on the floor, right arm up, or feel free to take a prayer twist, left elbow to the outside of the right knee. In either case, if you would rather do a low lunge, you could drop the back knee to the floor. Last breath here. Walk your hands around through center all the way over to the other side. High lunge, left side facing front again. Come into a similar twist. So either right hand on the floor, left arm up, or right elbow to the outside of the left knee. Last breath here. Release. Make your way back to down dog. Just a moment in down dog. We'll come into a pigeon pose. Right side, slide the right knee forward. Scoot back through the left leg. Help the hips get as low as they'll go. Please set up any support if that's useful, a little something under the right hip or chest or forehead. Let's bring the upper body back up. If you have something under your right hip, slide it out of the way so you can bring your left knee forward, setting up for half hero. You might roll your calf muscle out of the way. Make sure the left toes point straight back, the left knee points straight forward. Lean back onto the hands. Pick up the hips, tuck the tail, and then see how low it works for you. You might stay up on two hands. You might come down to one elbow, both elbows, or all the way back. But keep tucking the tail, lengthening from the hip to the knee. to release, we'll lean to the right, straighten that left leg out. Give a little rub to the knee, the ankle, working out any tightness from what you've just done. And then we'll make our way to down dog. You could take a seated vinyasa or any other transition. Same thing, other side from down dog, left knee forward, pigeon pose. Find the angle that suits you, the props that might be useful, and then let and go here. Bring the upper body back up. If you have something under the left hip, move it out of your way so you can lean to the left. Bring the right knee forward, setting up for half hero on the other side. Use any support, a little lift under the hips could be useful. Pick up the hips, tuck the tail, lengthening from the hip to the knee. And then you can stay on hands, come to one elbow, two elbows, or all the way back. At any moment, you might go deeper or back out slightly, so you stay right at your edge, not going beyond it. Let's release this side by leaning to the left, straighten that right leg out, give a little rub to the joints, knee, the ankle. We'll take one more seated vinyasa or movement transition. Eventually coming all the way back onto your back. You can get there however it works for you. Knees back in. And then drop your feet to the floor, getting set up for a few back bends, starting with bridge, feet hip width apart, parallel. Press your feet down to lift your hips high. Once your hips are high enough, interlace your fingers. Shrug your shoulders underneath you, spreading upper back and lower back away from one another. Stay as long or short as you like. When the pose feels complete, come down and rest. You can rest here until you feel like coming up again. If you feel like coming up again, you can do bridge, what we just did, or half wheel, full wheel, any other variation you know or want to try. Can take as many back bends as you like. When you're done, take a counter stretch. Happy baby, forward fold, something else. I'm going to wrap up this practice, so you are welcome to keep going if you like, or wind things down in any way that feels right for you. So taking these last few moments to get in any last pose or stretch or take care of your body in any way. If you want to adjust your clothing or grab any props so you're more comfortable, take your time. Eventually settling into stillness. You can let go of the control of your breath. Slowly begin to wiggle your fingers and toes. Gradually increasing this movement. Maybe taking a big stretch out long. And then you can bring your knees in, roll to one side, and use your hands to help you up to sitting. Come back to a comfortable cross-legged position. Hands together at the heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. Hope you have a good rest of your day.